Peace, y'all. Alright, so I'm back with another reading. Okay. Wish you inner peace and wholeness and need nothing but love. Hope that y'all are well. Alright. That you're having a good day, good rising, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Remember that these messages are timeless, okay? Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's see what is showing up in the energy. Alright. I'm gonna hit the bell. Alright. Most High Divine Spirit, I ask you to protect me as I channel this message and this energy for whomever it is for. I say okay. Thank you to my spirit team, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my guardian angels. I say okay. As for clarity and truth, to be 100%. Alright. Ooh. That's strength. Major Leo energy, okay? You could be a Leo, or this could be something about you and how you're shining. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm not supposed to take these cards. So I'm not going to take these cards. I'm not even going to look at them. Yeah. Someone, your strength, okay? Your strength, it's like, it's radiating. Like, it can be felt. This energy, this is strong energy that's radiating. It can be seen. The sun is significant as well. It's giving beauty. It's giving grace. Oh, it's giving like this really big, like this overcome energy. It's like something. It's like it's giving the light at the end. Okay, like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's starting off with 2 major arcana. Okay. The number 11 is significant. The sun is 19. Father of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. That's a masculine energy out here. You're accumulating some type of wealth, okay? Or you're being seen. You're being seen as a wealthy individual, as someone who stands their ground, as somebody who is able to prioritize, protect, pay. Okay, like being able to exchange of energy. You're someone who has some type of firm foundation. Okay. Whatever you've gone through to gain this strength, whatever you've overcome, it's giving you don't look like what you just went through or what you've come from or something like that. You're showing up as like a higher version of yourself. Whatever it is has helped you as well to be more stable, more secure. Okay. Those colorful antlers, the rainbow antlers, are standing out to me for some reason. Wow, y'all, on the back of the deck, there's justice. That's a lot of major energy. I feel like I'm supposed to leave these like this. Like, I feel fully guided right now. Okay, and that can be significant to the reading too, because you could be feeling guided, like you could have took a leap of faith or a hunch or a jump or something like that, and it truly worked out in your favor. Like, it was definitely a God-sent opportunity, or you had a God-sent decision, or some type of divine, it doesn't feel like divine intervention, like the divine trying to steer you a different way, but divine revelation. Yeah, could have had a divine revelation or something like that. something about Gemini is significant. We've got major Libra energy out here, major Leo, double major Leo energy out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy out here. So a fire sign, an air sign, whether or not two fire signs, air signs, and then each of the earth signs. There's no water here at the moment with that major arcana, so that's really giving me there's something really happening in the physical realm. Okay, as I say that, I caught a peek of the King of Cups. So Spirit, Page of Swords. Some type of new ideas, some type of curiosity, some type of news. Beginning of a new thought process. Page of Swords, Five of Cups. That would be like a sadness or a Queen of Cups. This is giving the build up to like this major, like the overall energy, okay? And then I just said there were no cups. Now here are the cups, okay? So whatever this stability is, okay, there's certain sacrifices that you've made, certain emotional connections or matters of the heart, okay? Certain sacrifices that had to be made in order for you to get to this level, of course. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's giving emotional regulation, okay? So you started from the bottom, having to regulate your emotions in order for you to even get to this point, because emotional energy is powerful energy, and when it is regulated or used intentionally, okay, or you master the art of like self-control and master the art of not projecting or choosing what you project, then you can get your physical together, okay? There's that Father of Pentacles, there's a Queen of Cups. Earth and water balance each other out. And if your water, if your emotional energy is not balanced, then your physical realm is not going to be balanced. Okay? That's not for everybody. But yeah. It's about to be Cancer season 2, y'all. The time Derek. Oh, y'all. Double King of Pentacles. The Magician. I'm picking up romance energy. Like, I'm picking up the divine partner, okay? I'm picking up partner type energy, okay? So you've manifested a King of Pentacles, or you have become, like I said, you've become the King of Pentacles, and or you've manifested a King of Pentacles, okay? A family man, a protector, a provider. Queen of Swords, back to back, boy. Four of Wands. I was gonna say there's either 3 individuals here, okay? If it was 3 individuals here, there'd be like there's 2 women or something like that. Let's see, hold on. I know y'all, I be knowing, but I still be like, let me see, okay? We're gonna see if it comes out. If it comes out, then I'm gonna say something about it. Then I'm gonna say something about it, because the revelation that I just had. Because this is giving me, somebody's baby mom or an ex-partner or something like that. Like, this is giving like that next chapter. This feels like this is divine masculine's energy, okay? This is giving divine masculine's energy. All right, this is somebody who put in, whether or not from a young age or at a more naive stage, or didn't necessarily have an idea what something would lead to, 5 of Cups, and they end up sad about someone. But now this King of Pentacles has this Queen of Swords, and now they're working on balancing things out. With this Justice up here, this Father, this strength, the Sun, King of Pentacles, and Justice, like, this is giving like the story of divine masculine. This is really giving the story of divine masculine. We got the Star and the 4 of Wands. Should I take this Star reversed? No, take it upright. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing that song. I'm gonna have a good day, even if it don't go my way. I'm expressing the best of me. With that healing card. So this is showing like there's a couple or somebody, divine masculine, you're healing. It's something that assisted with your healing. Divine masculine, whoever this Queen of Swords is, they don't have to be a Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They can just be somebody as well who is transparent, okay? Somebody who is honest, okay? Forthright, decisive. And they're healing, them bringing in this connection. There's some type of connection here that's leading to even more of like a marriage or some type of stable relationship, stable ground, okay? Something about staples, okay? Something is getting stapled together, okay? Held together. Yeah. Whoever this Queen of Swords is holding it together, holding it down. Yep. Page of Cups with the Page of Swords. Boy, that's a naive lover right there. Or whoever. You know, there's somebody who has a little bit of an idea what they want, but not necessarily, you know, they haven't experienced it. And this is somebody who is, you know, they have that genuine love and compassion. It's really giving someone who's at the learning stage. This is not giving somebody who is at the learning stage. This is giving after all this, okay? This is the overcome, okay? This is the overcome, and then it came up here to this. This is 5 of Cups. Got the Empress. Yeah, I was right what I said. Look, and then the Ace of Cups, yeah. So this is giving, like, somebody was sad over it. They perceived, this is the mother of their children. Okay, with that Queen of Cups of the Empress, major Taurus, Libra energy out here, that Venus, somebody that you started a family with. And you thought that, you know, all these cups. Divine masculine, you thought that, you know, this is what it was gonna be, you know, and it was gonna go where it was gonna go. And you created a family, you know, there was a whole lot of love. But something didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to with that Page of Swords. But we still got to remember, this is what it ends up with. Like, your justice, you end up with some good shit. Okay, you end up with some good shit. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands, yeah. Okay, but there was more of a battle. There was a lot of battling in this relationship. Whatever this previous relationship was, there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting, and or there could have been like there was a struggle when it came to resources at that time and period as well. It's like that relationship, you know, y'all could have been down together, and you thought that with y'all being down together, y'all was gonna go up together with the kids, the family, and all that. Everybody, Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords, the truth? Oh boy. It seems like this Queen of Swords, this isn't giving this Queen of Swords broke up a happy home. Like, it's giving this is something that was already either at its tail end, or something that was already you know, hanging on by a thread. Okay, and it's this Queen of Swords energy is coming through with the Ace of Swords. That's some real clarity. That is some real clarity. Something cut through the BS, okay? Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Dang, and it fell in reverse over this Empress. So whoever this person was, it wasn't, you weren't receiving from them. Because if the Empress is going to give to you, when a true Empress gives to you, everything multiplies and magnifies. Like, Empress is naturally a receiver and a giver. Don't get me wrong. Of course she's going to take, and of course she's going to, she can also, you know, penetrate, because she is all of them together, all the queens together, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, like, she's balanced in all the elements. She can speak clearly, she can love hard, she is nurturing, she is instinctual, intuitive, she is motherly, she is able to get that coin. Getting coin for an Empress ain't nothing. Okay, she make her own money and help others make money. She's inspiring, she's creative, that Queen of Wands energy. Okay, you see that sharp ass glass pieces, like, she can have a sharp tongue, like all the above. This Queen of Swords here, she's helping, or she helped them to balance out. She helped you, or she is helping you to balance out what you were left with from this relationship. What you were left with was a mess, okay? Was a struggle trying to balance everything that, from what you didn't receive, and from what you didn't receive, and all that in the last relationship. Or what you were given, because Six of Pentacles reverse could also be you were given, but you weren't given good shit. You was given bad shit, like trauma and insecurities and buttons that weren't there before the relationship, triggers and things like that. The Star, that's major Aquarius energy. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. This Queen of Swords has gifted the divine masculine healing, love, patience, and it's turned into something that they can physically, it's creating something very tangible. It's also very attractive. The Magician, yeah, and whoever this is, divine masculine, this new person that you're with, y'all are building such a firm foundation. I see marriage in your future, or some type of long-lasting connection. Stability, I see a home, like a place that you're happy, you'd be happy to call home. Page of Cups. Yep, the World. Now it's like, it's the end. It's the end of that the unrequited love. It's the end of the pursuing without receiving equal energy. It's the end of that thought process. Somebody, it's like yeah, you no longer look to see a relationship with whoever this previous feminine energy is. Like the thoughts of them, the things that you want to do with them, that mindset, that mindset and all that wanting, that's all over. The world is over. Okay, so this is giving somebody definitely split from whoever this previous person is. And whether you or them or both of y'all struggled with that ending, okay? The Chariot. But you're still moving forward, and love is still moving forward through you. For someone I kind of get, you could have took your children and left, okay? Or the woman could have took the children and left. And you were waiting to see, like, what you would get, okay? You were waiting to see what you would get after this relationship when you put everything into it. You invested so much into it. You fought so hard for it. And it's like you're looking at it at the end, or we're looking at it at the end, like, what did I really even get out of this? Like, what did I get out of this? Just a BS? Like, is this what love is? Like, somebody, it really made you question, love, its value, and its worth at that too. And if what you wanted was for real, if you could have that pure love, if you were just too naive, if you were just trying to move too fast, if you really didn't know anything at all, like, just made you really question it and its value to you, when it's something that truly deep in your heart. If you're a family man, you've always wanted a family, so it really does take a hit to your ego and your spirit and your soul when you think that whoever you've created a family with is the one, and then your family gets split apart. For men who are truly family men and want to be fathers and want to be in life and want to have a whole family thing and be real good, it breaks their heart. It breaks them so deep in their soul when the one thing that they really want in life, which is a family, gets split up. And it makes them look at life differently. It's either gonna create, it can really create a bad guy. It can really fuck them up mentally. It'll really make them think, like, should I even try again? Like, should I just go ahead and be alone? Because here we have it on the bottom of the deck. So this is really what Divine Masculine. This is really what Divine Masculine wanted. Six of Wands, victory, the Sun, the Page of Wands, Emperor. This is what they really wanted. They feel victorious. Like, if they don't have anything else but they have their family, they've won. That doesn't even matter. You feel me? Seven of Cups. This Queen of Swords can help them cut through the illusions. Because what they received and what they got in a relationship, they realized that it was an illusion. Somebody was seeing what they wanted to see versus seeing what was actually there. And now they've met somebody who actually shows them those things. They're like, damn, it's really got somebody looking like, I really thought that shit was some good shit. I thought that was the top quality. I thought that was it. And now this next person coming in, it's like, wow. It's like, damn, did I really settle? Did I really enable? Did I really allow this and that? Did I really, like... Boy, look, King of Cups and Judgment. Did I really put all that work in? Hold on. I really put all that work in, thinking that it was going to be that just to be left in the cold? King of Wands. But clarity is here, okay? Clarity is here. The illusion has been cut through. Oh, wow, y'all didn't even realize the King of Swords. Yo, the King of Wands is out. The King of Swords is out. Now this Divine Masculine energy is fired up. Like, you know what? Then turned from self-pity to power. There's that strength coming in. that self-pity to power. Like, you know what? There's better. I can get better. You know, kick depression out the door. Like, the rest of you can't stay here too long. Then got clear in the head. They look like this feminine energy done help them to heal. And now they're manifesting the family that they're supposed to have. They're supposed to be with. This masculine is about to really ride or die about this new woman or this new female, new feminine energy. This feminine energy is really showing them like what he believed in was real, was possible. Is real, is possible. They've been waiting patiently. Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles, boy, been waiting patiently. About gave up. Probably did give up for a bit, but God sent Divine Feminine. I didn't even mean to say Divine Feminine. So whoever this is, this energy is a Divine Feminine present, okay? For then God sent the Divine Feminine after, like, no. This is what I got for you. Don't give up. This right here. Divine Master. Oh, and the Hierophant comes up with the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all ain't making this shit up. And then there's a devil after. I was like, yeah, don't let this shit, the devil, the Nine of Swords. God was like, nah, there's something better. This was just, you know, for somebody, it was something to overcome so they could receive that better next time. Because honestly, they probably learned a lot from that previous. They learned a lot from this previous karmic relationship is what it's seeming. Somebody learned a little, what I'm going to call it. So they learned from this karmic relationship what, you know, what they need to do. They grew from it. You know, they're showing up even better in this next relationship than they even did in their last relationship. They're showing up even better in life with this next relationship. You know, they're also seeing with this new relationship that what was from the past, you know, these same struggles, these same things, these same stress and all those things. Like, no, that's not supposed to be in the relationship. No, you're not supposed to be arguing and fighting all the time. No, it's not supposed to be a struggle like that, okay? But Nine of Cups, Divine Masculine, you manifested and called in your divine partner. God has co-signed this relationship, okay? God has co-signed this relationship 100%. And you know what? I was sitting here thinking about how the Empress is over here. Normally in my reads, the Empress is the divine feminine energy, but she's over here with this karmic energy, and that's giving me perception. It's really stacking on that. Everything is not what it seems, and also your perception can make things seem like they are what they're not. Okay? Because it doesn't necessarily look like the Empress is over here, but the Empress is over here. There's all these qualities. It's the qualities that make it. Make her, make them. So what you wanted, if you didn't get in your previous relationship, Divine Masculine, there is somebody who will have these qualities, who will, okay? It was one of those weight things too. Because with it starting with the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, that's giving like, you know, younger energies tend to move fast too, you know. There's the Knight of Wands isn't over here, but you know, you didn't know. You can't know what you don't know until you know what you know. So this was really a learning experience, okay? Yeah, it was a learning experience that you had to go through in order for you to be able to upgrade and level up to be where you actually wanted to be, to have the qualities to be where you wanted to be. Because not to say that you were bad, but if you know what you want in a person, you have to be prepared to also offer and come with a certain type of energy as well. So there was also an internal change in Divine Masculine as well, which has allowed room for the Divine Feminine to come in. Yep. Because it's the connection, whether this is somebody you could have been with for a long time, with this Six of Cups. All right, this is somebody that you was with for a long time. Sometimes you think you know somebody, but you don't really. That's not for everybody. Okay. I'm also getting with this cycle being closed, with this Six of Cups, it's also giving after this cycle, it's somebody that whoever you're connecting with, or you're going to end up in what you actually want with, is somebody that you'll have known, somebody that you already have a connection with, okay? Whether or not it was somebody that you already met, you ran across, it was a random meeting, or y'all could have been friends, or y'all could have been, went to school together, could have had a job together, whatever it is, like this is somebody that you have already connected with, and that's for some of y'all, not all y'all. Yeah. You know that you were impatient too. But it's alright. And something is blooming from this previous connection. It's blooming surprisingly. It could have bloomed really fast too. The Tower. Yeah, after this previous, it's like this whole previous relationship, it was like it was racing forward and then it just crumbled. Like everything just fell apart. Sometimes that's how it is. Because it's like it's giving divine intervention, okay? Because you could be going head fast one way, but the divine is like, there's been plenty of signs, and then finally, especially when the divine really cares about you, really a child of the divine, and there's a certain destiny, the divine will intervene, and you could have thought, you like, oh, this is about to be this, is that, and the third, you hype, you planning, you preparing, you investing, da 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 da, and then everything literally falls apart right before. Like, why is this happening? And it's divine intervention. That's for some of y'all, not all y'all, and that's for some things, not everything, okay? And the divine had to intervene before it got too far, because whoever this is, this divine feminine energy is the person that you're supposed to be with. So since you're supposed to be with them, it had to cut it before you got way too far, and you never get to be with this divine feminine. Yeah, you realize you was getting crumbs. You realize it helped you to realize, like, you really realized that you was getting crumbs. As a King of Cups, you was getting crumbed in that last relationship. Accepting the bare minimum. And you know, I'm holding your hand. I'm holding your hand through this, okay? I'm holding your hand. Because I feel somebody's emotion. I feel it in their chest. Somebody's going to resonate with this. And, you know, I know it might be triggering for somebody. It will be triggering, okay? But I'm holding your hand through this, okay? Know that you are loved. Comment down below, I am loved. I am appreciated. I am worthy of great feats. I am worthy of divine love. Ashe, okay? Baby, this Seven of Wands, you was defending this relationship to the end. You was defending, look, train horn out there, confirmation. This is something that you defended to. You didn't give up. Don't feel bad when you finally have to let go, when you really fought. You really fought for it, but it just wasn't for you. It was for the time period that it was for. Seven of Wands. This Queen of Swords, this divine feminine energy has helped you to block and remove distractions and the illusions that were holding you and tying you to the past, to the toxicity. and helping you to move forward. Helping you through the emotions. Like, this feminine energy is probably going to meet you in your low, like whether or not it's your actual lowest, or just at some point, whether or not it's emotional low, financially low, or something like that. It's going to meet you, especially emotionally, but it's giving emotionally low. This divine feminine is going to help you through these emotions. This divine feminine is going to help you to transmute, target, and get through the sadness, the depression. Yep, Wheel of Fortune, that's it. Yep. She's going to help you to see clearly. Re-step back into who you are for real. Look, there it goes. 3 of Swords. Because you could have really felt like a fool for jumping into this relationship. Like, when you went into it, you're like, oh yeah. And then by the end, the pain and the hurt has you really not thinking good about yourself. You know? Confirmation. I heard my phone go off over there. This divine feminine is going to help to build you back up. I don't know whether or not you expect her to build you up, but regardless, because that's what divine feminine does. This divine feminine partner is going to help you heal naturally. They're a builder. Divine feminine multiplies things, okay? So whatever was in her, she's going to multiply, take her love and throw it on you. And it's not just like love bombing, but give you real, authentic, love, unapologetically. Even unconditional love. But she still has conditions, though. Just like, you know, divine feminine, there's conditions. She give you unconditional love, but there are certain things that are non-negotiable, like respect and things like that, right? Unconditional love. It's unconditional love as long as you know, treat her how she's supposed to be treated, okay? How she expects to be treated. And the way that she expects to be treated is deserving. She's deserving of how she expects to be treated because of how she treats you and how she treats others. Ace of Wands. Yep, there goes. You got a new beginning, okay? It's you're having, or you will have, a fresh start with this feminine energy. There you go, Queen of Wands. You're going to be real attractive. She's going to be real attractive. She's going to be real creative. She's going to probably be spicy too. Like, she's unafraid to check you, and not in a toxic type of way. Check you in a way that she cares for your well-being. And she's going to be everything that you want. She's also going to have her own fulfillment, not necessarily fully depend on you to make her happy. She's going to have her own means to make herself happy as well. So it makes it easier in you. So you don't just have the full expectation of being the source of all her happiness. She has streams of happiness, like she got streams of income, okay? And she'll have her own path. She got her own way that she's going. She knows what she want to do. She'll know what she's doing. Even when she's still figuring things out, she's going to be able to be independent. She's going to be able to get her own bag, okay? She's being able to hold on, be good financially with certain things. And she's going to help you to recover Death in the 8 of Cups. Like, she's not gonna leave you, basically. She's not gonna leave you. And if she does, because y'all know we have them moments where, I don't know about the men, but as a woman, we do have those moments in relationships where it's like, whether or not she has to walk away for a second or take a break or something like that, because she's still healing herself too, most likely. I'm not gonna say speak as if somebody's fully healed, okay? Well, the fact is, she's gonna love you even when she's still healing herself, okay? Like, she's still healing herself and healing you, helping you to heal in the process. But who are you, my love? I'm gonna leave this reading here, okay? Hope you got what you needed, okay? Wish you inner peace and wholeness, and I'll be back with another one. All right, peace, love.